Hello, 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 everyone. We are back. The 5-day challenge is back again. Who would have thought? Well, to be fair, it's my most, enjoyable challenge, so it's good to be back again. This time, we are heading back to Cricket 22. So, we have not conquered it yet, and we've got a lot of new stuff because, that's right, James Jackals are back. We've got our full 11 of fan favorites here today. But first of all, welcome everyone in. Welcome in Josh, Div, Musa. Hope you're doing well. Up against... That's right. We've been playing with New Zealand the whole time. It's time to take New Zealand on. I think that is the way to go. So, of course, naturally, I'm the captain of my team. We're going to have the 2023 lineup. Of course, okay, let's go through here. These are our fan favorites for the moment for James's Jackals here. First look, we have Janaman Milan opening the batting with Amory Cone. We are batting number 3. Pat Page, number 4. Tiga, number 5. Callister Tau, 6. The Great, Ethan Kai at 7. We've stolen... That's right, we've stolen Trent Boult away from New Zealand. Look, if New Zealand aren't going to play with him, we will. We're going to bring Trent Boult into our 11, so he's going to be number 8 here. Not that he's going to need to bowl, but, just for the batting. Anelli Frank, Harry Atkinson, Alex Lee, and Nicholas Digweed is 12, and already Josh is protesting. So we could change that yet. Do the 2021 lineup. That was Prime New Zealand. No. We're going to stick with what they've got here. Because, we get to... Ratchen's probably going to bowl some overs. Daryl Mitchell would be very interesting to face. So we'll have to wait and see how that all plays out. But yes, there is, interesting times here. We've got Kyle Jamieson's bowling for New Zealand as well. And I've also chucked in Ajaz Patel because we need a spin challenge against New Zealand. I feel like I can't remember who we took on in our last challenge. We took on Australia, actually, with Nathan Lyon, so that was a big challenge. But what we found... Well, we found that spin was a lot easier to play in Cricket 24. It's not going to be nearly as easy here. So that's going to be challenging. Josh wants Digweed in, which we can do. But I don't know who to kick out. Because I love both Anelli Frank and Harry Atkinson at the moment. So I guess we'll chuck out Harry Atkinson for now. He can be 12th. We have Ethan Hunter and, of course, Gaz in the list. But I think Gaz is actually going to be the umpire, I want to say. So that's not going to be too much of a big deal there. Other than that, there we go. Southie's in. What? What do you mean that's a dumb name? He's part of our career bow. That's the whole idea. We're going to go to hard, please. We get to set the wicket and all that good stuff. Of course, Gaz. Beautiful. And... Will Billy be alright? Oh, Dean as well. Why not? 11 a.m. Ooh, we could do a day-night test match as well. What do we think about a day-nighter? I don't know where to play as well. I have a created stadium, but it's pretty boring. So I don't think we should play there. Harry Frank. No. It's Harry Atkinson. And Anelli Frank. They're two different people. Where should we play is the real question. What do I even have? Ooh, we could play at Lord's. Lord's would be alright. Sophia Gardens. We've got lots of Australian grounds we've never been to. Coffs Harbour. Oh, you know what? I feel like let's go Coffs Harbour. Coffs Harbour was always very funny back in the day. I think Ash's cricket. Coffs Harbour is hilariously lopsided. It's literally shaped like an egg. You hit it down the ground, you can run 5. If you hit it square, there's no way you're not getting 4. You're in the top 3 hours. There you go. So, let's go to Australia. Let's get some cracks going, I guess. Because... Why not? Make it a challenge. Get the crosshatch. The only thing is, I'm going to make it a medium. If we make it a hard, there's going to be so many wides. And, okay, let's just be fair. There's going to be so many wides anyway. Let's just make it hard. Why not? There's going to be a lot of wides, I have a feeling. Okay, and I think without further ado, we're going to have a go, I think. This is it. So, Harry Atkinson's going to sit out. Here we go. Time to remember if I can bat in this game. Yeah, I mean, this was Cricket 22. So, I'd give it a little bit, you know, a little bit more. This was the first time that New Zealand was actually licensed in a game. To be fair. Cricket 19, New Zealand was not licensed in every game after that. Obviously, well, before that, they were not. My plan is, I'm genuinely, especially now that we're here in Cricket 22, I'm genuinely considering going back through all the games. And going all the way down to DBC 14. I think it would be really interesting to do a DBC 14 one. I don't even know if it's possible. It's that hard a game. I imagine it's possible, actually, if you lower the difficulty low enough. Now, the question is, can we win the toss? That's the real question. Oh, no, wait a second. Am I actually... I don't even think I'm playing either team. Ooh, that would have been bad. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. We're good. Yeah, gentlemen. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't need any of this commentary. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Wow. I'm an uncle now? What gives you that impression? Rather bizarre. Okay, flat wicket. It's Coffs Harbour. It still is shaped like an egg. Alright, here we go. Come on. Gotta... Oh, no. No, surely a bowl. Yes! Okay, we get saved. Timmy decides to bowl. Look at this ground! What is that? This is... What? Look at that! Look at the... Oh, it's so good. That's such a funny ground shape. I love it. I love it. Alright. I should have actually considered doing a day-nighter, but... Oh, it's fine. This is good enough. We've got plenty of other times to do day-nighter. I actually... I thought it was an AFL ground. It looked bizarre. But still, it looks like... How has it managed to do that? You're better off sticking with the square boundaries than doing what's done here, which is they've done an egg of sorts. Alright, here we go. Beautiful stuff. Here we go. Timmy. Oh my gosh, okay. I left it white as the ball marker there. This game already feels kind of different. It's not actually that different. Of course, Cricket 22 from 24, but it does feel a little bit different. Oh, yep. There we go. Nice. Okay. So I can't push back to, like, go back in my crease. I guess that was never an issue in this game. The grass is more... It's not grey. It's just, it's brown. It's like, I don't know what color it is, actually. It's just like a really bad green. Same game, new name. I wouldn't say that. It already feels quite different. Oh, deep. It's... Well, this is going well. To be fair, it felt like that at the start, but I think, honestly, the games are definitely... There are definitely differences now that have played a lot of 24. For example, I can actually pull the ball, and the first run is a wide. Probably to the shock of nobody, as Gaz calls wide there. I did think there was going to be a lot of wides. Oh, yes, run him. That's 4, I think. It's Coffs Harbour. Square. Oh, it's saved. Oh, the running's much more clean, actually. That's... Wow, I've never noticed that until now. The running is so much more clean, like, because they used to, like, they changed the running, but you just can't run as smoothly in the new game. Yeah, Cone's tapping off the pitch there. Not going to get much use out of that. Oh, the blazers on Cricket 24. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Nice from memory, Cone there. Is there anybody, just as a FYI for me, who you think should have made this fan favorites list and did not? Because we don't actually have that many fan favorites, I feel. We only have, like, a good, like, handful that we really like and care about. Nice. Janama Milan down the ground. That's going to be a couple. Do a poll, Cricket 24 and Cricket 22. Interesting, actually. Here's the thing, you know, I would take Cricket 24, 22's gameplay, and 24's, like, everything else. I think it is 24 is actually a better game, but I just think batting's honestly slightly too easy on Cricket 24 at the moment. I don't know why. I can't pinpoint exactly why that is. But Cricket 24's batting is quite a lot easier than 22's. Which explains why we spent basically 3 or 4 attempts on this game, didn't clock it, we go to 24 and we smash it. By 3 wickets, it wasn't even close. We're timing it okay, which is not a great sort of sign. Yeah, my community posts are doing pretty good at the moment. Yep. I should do some more, actually, yes. If you don't know, we're doing, like, weekly sort of cricket trivia questions on a Tuesday at the moment. So go check that out over at the community page, yeah. End of the over. The batting side are now on none for 6. Nice, because decent start here. None for 6. Obviously, long way to go. Nice, good timing. I can see you, Riley. I can see you here. Yep, I did say, yeah, I think Cricket 22's better, how would I describe it better? Oh, the better gameplay, yeah. It's definitely better gameplay, weirdly enough. Like, the running's so much more smooth here. What's going on? Can't believe that's how smooth the running is. Do something about India, because you get lots of votes. Good point. Yeah, I've just kind of done random ones at this. Obviously, a little bit of bias in there with New Zealand and whatnot, which is probably always going to happen, but... yeah, I've done some random ones that I've just kind of seen over the, you know, around the traps, and I thought that's a really interesting, you know, stat. But yes, we'll do, Musa, we'll do. Cricket 22 moment. What, a good one or a bad one? Oh, the straight driving is so much worse. I've noticed that already. Yeah, just the one. Should AFL be played in New Zealand or not? I don't know if we'll get enough people, Riley, to be honest. Probably not. We play too much rugby as well. Like, rugby's really big here. Nice. Good gentleman. Cricket 19 players were more short? Oh, you mean the player models? Oh, jeez. There's just no timing on it. I guess that's already been the difference here, is like the timing meter is very, very different. All right. Has a chuck. But yes, of course, the big news around the traps for cricket today was that Brendan McCullum is going to be coaching... Ooh, careful. Oh, what's he done there? Oh, I see. I know what moment you're talking about now, Josh. That moment. Yeah, the old diving was not the greatest feature of this game. But yes, Brendan McCullum is the England white ball coach and test coach now. What? He was 13. Wow, crazy. Oh, yeah, nice. Again, just no timing on it. Gonna be a couple, though. Nice. Emery Cohn back again. It's good to see him back again. Do miss him from our Cricket 22 crew mode, actually. He's a good player. This ground looks like an AFL ground. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is an AFL ground, yeah. Coffs Harbour, I'm pretty sure. Because it has to be. Like, it is, you can literally see. In fact, you'll be able to see. Hold on. Look at this. Zoom out. You can see the edges. You see how it's very square? Like, well, I say very square. It's pretty much square. So it's a square with rounded edges. Or a rectangle, if you will. It's either a soccer or AFL. I assume AFL. Oh, drive through the covers. No run, though. I did not see that incident, no. Oh, that's better. That's much better. And see, because it's Coffs Harbour, it's not even going to be 4. Look, it's like nearly off the map. It's still not going to be 4. Yep, just the 3. That's a Coffs Harbour moment right there. CRL. What's that? Oh, no run. That's a good swing from Southie, though. We're going to see, obviously, lots of spin as well because they've got Ravindra and Michael Bracewell and Ajaz Patel as well. Oh, that was just a terrible shot. Oh, City Rail Link. I think I'll be living under a rock. I haven't heard much about it. I genuinely have not heard about it. Nice. Hang on, sorry. There we go. Oh, actually, while I'm here, let's do a bet. Which batter's the next one out? Left, Janaman Milan, or right? Amory Cone. Nice, there we go. Another defensive shot. Ooh, risky. On the up. It's a good pitch, though, but doesn't mean too much. Just keep blocking. I know, but it gets very boring, Riley. I'd love to do it, but it gets very boring. So unless I have to, I won't. I'm trying to play like as natural as possible whilst also blocking in there. I still will block, but not every ball. Because I will lose my... I'll go insane. Yeah. I'll lose my mind. Unless I'm doing that challenge, which I did do in the last game, actually. We did a lot of that. Where we did, it was the slowest 50. We actually did it, too. I can't believe we did that. Richie McCaw's not a fan favorite round here, though. This is my fan favorites. We've got the winning mentality. We've got Janaman Milan here. He scores runs. He's on 8. He's doing all right. We've got Amory Cone. What is left to right? Oh, left. Basically, what it shows on the bottom. So the left player is Janaman Milan. The right player is Amory Cone. I just made it left or right so that I can just keep using that bet and I don't have to change the names, pretty much. Oh, shot. That's 4. Thank you. On the legs. Save him. 20. The score moves to. I think the goal we should be trying to push here is trying to get as low a strike rate as possible. Or probably under 50. I need a good thumbnail though, everyone. Hang on just a moment. Just get me... There we go. Grab Janaman Milan, as you do. Thumbnail-worthy stuff. Who's my favorite music artist? Oh, gosh. The questions that I'm not very good at answering. I can't really say I have one. I like a bit of this, a bit of that. Oh, I've walked across. Hello. 84 overs remaining. At least it tells us in this game. Honestly, I don't think I've got a single one of Taylor Swift's songs on any of my playlists. But, if I liked it, if I liked a song, then I would like a song. I don't currently have one on the list. Make a joke? Why do I have to make the joke? You tell me a joke. You think Adelaide Oval's the best ground in the world? It's up there, to be fair. It's pretty good. Best in the world. I don't know what the best in the world would be. I don't have a joke, Lusa. I'll have to come up with one. Heist in the mix. How many points are you on, Josh? Must be closing in on like 10k at least. Must be already over there. Surely. Oh, careful. Yes. We'll run it, but be careful, please. 1. Game over. 5.5k, nice. So not quite 10, but like that's still pretty good. Best definitely Eden Park. I would say Eden Park is pretty special, especially in cricket because it's so bizarre the way it's shaped. Obviously, it's made for rugby, but it does make for some good cricket games. So, yep, it's pretty good. Base and reserve's pretty good though. And I haven't been to a game at Hagley, but Hagley would be pretty good. Oh, what do you mean Lords would be up there? For sure. The history at Lords, for sure. The slope only gets talked about every 4 balls, but fair enough, because there is a slope. As we know. Waiting. Oh, you run him. Good straight drive. Sexton Oval. I don't think is there can't be that much well, I meant generic history. We didn't have to bring up 2019. You know, there's a lot of history before that and after that that did not include that. MCG being there twice. Yep, that's pretty good. That's huge as well. It's so big. It's massive. Like an ant in that place. Getting more games this summer. Saxton Oval. Oof. Probably competing for Eden Park because there's only about 2 games there. MCG's dry. In what way? Is it dry? What, the pitch? Oh, yeah, that's 4. Run him. Run him. Save your legs is what I meant to say. That will just get there anyway. There you go. Jonathan Milan moves to 21. He's looking good. Beautiful shot. Would you rather see Chamari? I'm assuming... Would you rather see Chamari than the... versus the New Zealand women team or New Zealand men's team versus Sri Lanka? New Zealand men's team versus Sri Lanka because Chamari might just get out early. And that might be it. But then again, I don't know if we're going to be good enough to do that. I'm not sure. Oh, look at how angry he is. Goodness me. That's better. That's a better shot. There you go. Oh! It's just what I'd rather... Oh, I thought this was a question. I see. It's just your opinion. Fair enough. Yeah, now we can forget about that. That's cool. That actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, yeah. You'd rather see... I see it. You'd rather see Chamari over those 2 things. That's a good drive through the covers. Oh, it's 4-2. Nice. Cone is in double digits. Yeah. We won't forget him, yeah. For sure. Colin, yeah. Yeah, nice. Good block. Is there what's the bets at it right now? Is there any bets? Nobody's bet? I mean... I'll give you this bet, alright? Whose favourite to get out is definitely Cone. Because Janama Milan has significantly more skill. So there you go. Now you can bet. The bet... left is... Look at the bottom, right? See the bottom? The left-hand player is the player on the left. So that's Janama Milan. If he gets out, you win. If you bet left. If you bet right, you bet Cone. Cone is the favourite to get out first, so you should probably, if you're thinking, you know, along the standard lines, you would bet Cone here, which is right. I know it's silly worded, I just did it so that I didn't have to change who's there, because if Cone gets out, now I have to change the names. But I'll do that. It's confusing, I get it. Alright. Oof, just about. Alright. You know what we'll do? We'll reset the bet. No, it's fine. Yeah, we're closing it now. I'm gonna redo it really quick, just so it's not confusing, because you're probably not the only person who's confused, which is fair. All right, so I'll do it properly. So it is Milan, right? So you bet Milan, or you bet Cone. In which case, Cone. Boom. Okay, you can go again. It's all good. Should not be confusing anymore. Give me your winnings. There's no winnings. It got cancelled. Canned. Okay, there you go. Try that now. Hit a 6. You're bored already. I thought we've played some nice drives, though. Been impressive. You're betting Milan. Milan's not going to get out first. You're crazy. He shouldn't. He shouldn't get out first. Everyone's betting Milan. What? I just told you that Cohen's definitely the favourite to get out first. Hit 36 and 1 over. Well, if we do, we're probably going to get out doing it, so... no, I don't want to do it. Someone should bet Cone. You'll win. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, jeez, that's a horrible shot. Never listen to my best advice. I thought my advice was okay. I mean, Milan's got confidence. So far, my advice is pretty good. I didn't realize Jameson's actually bowling. How did I not see that? I don't know. I think I just skipped over him bowling. But anyway, here's KJ. The big man. Already bowled one over the shoulder. He'll be eager to get some wickets too, since he's been on the sidelines in real life, of course. Yeah, look at that. Good leave. Confidence equals get out, too cocky. I think confidence means you're less likely to, you know, misjudge it. In theory, of course. Oh, he's nailed it! Straight past mid-on. And I'm gonna say it's gonna skip away. And it will. There you go. Yeah, he moves to 25. You might be right, actually, here, people. You actually might be right. He's hitting more boundaries, which means he's playing more shots, which means he's probably more likely to get out. That is a lovely on drive, though. Ajaz Patel. Didn't see that one coming. Nice. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Well, nobody's bet Cone yet. Hit a 6. I can try if you really... I can't believe I'm getting pushed into hitting a 6 here. It's a 5-day challenge. Got plenty of time to hit 6s, if we want to. This field is definitely not the field to do it, though. I'll tell you that much. Oh, here we go. Hello. Oh, gosh. I forgot how bad his player face looks. I forgot about that. Oh, dear. Yep. It's Daz. Daryl Mitchell. Oh, dear. What's Daryl Mitchell got on us here? No run so far. Well, Cone's done pretty decent, though. Considering he's got, like, no skill. Oh, look at that. Respect. Hit a 6. But I can't, not with this field. Not with this field. We're gonna wait for a better field. Oh, careful, careful. My goodness me. Oh, get back here. What are you doing? My goodness me. Cone nearly threw it away there. Hit a 12. Back in the day you could, but not sure about today. Nice straight drive for no run, though. Oh, yeah, run him. That's good. What's your highest score, Josh, on hardest, by the way? Because you've played hardest a lot, right? Hit 18? What, 3 in a row? Oh, goodness me. Now we've got an interesting field. Deep square, deep fine. Yeah, for a one player, yeah. Oof. Looked like it was coming in, but went straight. Yeah, nice. For a player. Yeah. Like your highest individual score, yeah. 264. Wow. Pretty good. No run. Damn. One day you'll know, Musa. One day. Oh, shot. Extra cover. It's going to be a couple. Need something harder than hardest. Wow. Is that on Cricket 24? Or is that on 22, though? Because, as I've said, Cricket 24, I might actually crank it up to hardest. I'm close. I'm close to considering it. Well, you want to play higher or lower? Hey, Duck, what's going on? YouTube's not letting you type for some reason? So now you're watching from Streamlabs? What? YouTube, what are you doing? Let poor Duck in. Hope you're doing well, Duck. Good to see you. Hit 4 fours in a row. See, now we're talking. I can do that. Got to hit 1, though. Oh, that's just so poorly timed. Too slow. Wow, really? How do you only like, because I feel like from the little experience I have of hardest, I couldn't drive at all through the covers, like just at all. Is that like just the strategy? Like you just only flick it and you don't drive or anything like that? Or do you actually still find a way to drive? That is a shot. Hello. Hold away. Thank you very much. Look at this one again. Short. Punished. Beautiful shot from Janaman there. Nice. Driving is rough, but you've learned to play... Oh, like... Yeah. Because the little experience I had, like, I couldn't drive at all. Like, every time I went for the drive, I'd nick it. Williamson's embarrassed getting smacked. What? For one, it's not actually technically Williamson's team anymore since Saudi's the captain. But two, it's not technically me. It's Janama Milan. He's international quality. So that's actually not too bad. And yeah, I guess it doesn't help when you're bowling Daryl Mitchell in the first 15 overs of the game. That makes sense then. Okay, maybe I'll give it a go then. I'm tempted. Especially on Cricket 24, it's just a little bit too easy. Oh, yes. Flecked away for 4 more. Janaman's really getting going here. 50 partnership for the opening wicket. Normally, I throw something away. But, no. Had a decent start. The Jackals doing all right. Surprising. Probably our best partnership in a Cricket 22 batting challenge. You'll bet 200 on Milan if I hit a 6. But this is a trap. Because if I hit a 6 and I get out, then essentially you've won. Right? Something like that. Am I thinking right? Oh, well, there you go. I tried. Cone's got no skill. I think he's only, like, rated 40. So pretty much everyone who's not really good in this side is rated, like, 40 skill. And, yeah, Janama Milan is very good, obviously. Amory Cone, not so much. Struggling to hit a 6 with his caliber. Whereas, yeah, there you go. Milan's just going to flick it away for 4. Pretty easy there. Yep, no fielder. That's 4. What is that name? What is that name? How have you got that? From Jameson. Around, nice. The defensive shots, like, I don't feel as clean as Cricket 24. I forgot how clean they feel. Like, when you actually defend on 24, it, like, feels nice. You know, like, it feels like the... Yeah, it feels like that, but a little bit better still. Not sure why. What, Jameson? I don't think so. Here we go. Harry Atkinson gives us the drinks. We also have the numbers on the back, so looks pretty clean, actually. Ah. Right. Yeah, nice. Slow one there. I see what you're saying, Josh. I see. Nice, good leave. New Zealand must actually start playing soon, right? Within the next 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, sort of, Musa, but it's more that he got injured. I actually think we would still be picking him. For sure, we'd still be picking him. He did drop off, for sure, but he wasn't actually that bad. He did very good against South Africa, the few games he played. Or the couple of tests or whatever it was. 9th of September. Oh, nice. Straight drive from Cone. Lovely shot. He's getting confidence now, too. He's going to get a... go for a 3. Go for 3. Yep. Oh, jeez. It could have run 5 at that time. Take the 3, though. Wow, so 5 days. And then the first test match. Oh, dear. That's going to be 5, I think. Oh, yep. Janamar Milan's facing up again. Oh, it's only 4 buys. Oh, that's a shame. When's the 24-hour stream? Oh, I don't think I could ever do it. Look, Duck, I know there's plenty of people who can do it and who have done it, but I'm not one of them. Oh, here we go. Here we go, people. The challenge begins now. Ajaz Patel. Okay, good news is my strategy already works from Cricket 24 to 22. We never tried it. Just head back. I think it might work. Might. Oh, it has worked so far. Okay. Thank goodness. Pay attention to other people and what they do. Because, Twisty 3, Dean, of course, saw him do this. And it works. It's working here. Good start. Let's hope we've prepared. Against Afghanistan? Yeah, I think we will have prepared. I think we would have learnt our lesson from the T20 World Cup. I will say that much. For certain. We are going to be prepared. I'm not worried about it anymore. Yep, that's true. Yep. Jameson was really good against India. 2021. Yep. You need a stream where you don't end the stream till you finish the 5-day batting challenge. Oh my gosh. No, no. Yeah, that's a long time, isn't it? That's a long time. I'd go nuts. I'd lose my mind by then. Can't bat 450 overs in a row. No way. I'm shocked we've got off to a decent start, though. Then again, how is Daryl Mitchell still bowling? What's going on? He's the third bowler. We haven't seen, who have we not seen? Oh, don't simulate. Not what I was trying to do. Definitely don't simulate. I was looking at scorecard. The controls will change, that's why. Who hasn't bowled? The 3 paces and this... Oh, they haven't bowled, Michael Bracewell. Or... Who's the other one again? That I was saying earlier? Oh, Ratchin. Okay, that's not, I guess, terrible. 450 plus overs. Where you fail as well, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, shot. That's probably 4. It's going to beat him. Oh, it is 2. Wow. Janaman could score 600. Is that an early call? Definitely. But he's... Oh, just the way he slapped this. Just sat up. He had 3 meters to cover and he couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Unbelievable. Oh, that's a nice slower one. Yeah, I know. Just jinxed myself, yeah. I was just going the early... Like, I said he could, to be fair. I didn't say he would. See, I think that's a difference. There's a difference in the jinx there. I said he could score 600 the way he's batting. I didn't say he's going to. When you say he's going to, that's when you're going, oh, yeah. That's when Mother Cricket's like, got to come in and go, well, hang on a moment. Hang on a moment. You're thinking about something that's definitely not going to happen. Whereas I said he could score 600. See, I want to say knock on wood, but I know it doesn't work anymore. I saw one jinx last summer for cricket. Someone knocked on wood, thought it would work, didn't work. Knock on wood doesn't work anymore. Clearly. It's a falsehood. Don't listen to the wood, people. Yeah, run him. Just the one. Very nice. Who else should be part of this team, by the way, Duck? If you have any recommendations, let me know. And if you haven't already seen a full team, here it is. There you go. You can pause and have a quick look. Harry Atkinson's the 12th player of this team, but honestly, pretty good. There's one small stipulation with this team that we've got here. You'll probably be able to figure it out. We don't have a keeper. Nobody has the gloves. I say nobody. Cone has the gloves. Not that we're going to need it for this challenge, but we don't have a designated keeper for the challenge. So that is something we should probably fine-tune. Kai can bat, bowl, and keep. Don't think the game will let him do that, though. I think Kai's rated 40. I've left, like, a lot of our players at 40. But, I do remember his... I think you're misremembering, Duck. Actually, it was 41 or 44, I think he got. Before he got out. Just as I said, oh, he might actually score a 15. Oh, I did not mean to attack it. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I think you're misremembering. It wasn't a 50. It was just short. Yeah, that's pretty good. That was honestly my favorite stream series, probably to do, possibly ever. The Ethan Kai series. That was good fun. Which is why I've got the South African series going at the moment. Of course. Flick away for one. Sally looks like he's going to be doing a lot of bowling if he's already back for his second spell. Ethan Kai's batting, I think, 7. 1 above Trent Bolt. But, look. If you give me a... Like a very persuasive argument, we could bat Ethan Kai higher, possibly. Possibly. Although he's currently batting as high as he probably should be batting, to be fair, which is where all the bowlers begin, because it's bowlers down from Ethan Kai downwards. With Trent Bolt 8, Frank 9, Digweed 10, and I can't remember who's 11. Oh, Alex Lee 11. Yeah, he definitely needs to be 11. Isn't Kai an 11th position merchant? Not as much as Alex Lee was an 11th position merchant. Yes, he was, but to be fair, he scored 41 against the university side, so technically he's better bat than Alex Lee, who never scored a run. If you remember my two streams with Alex Lee, I could honestly, on hardest, it was struggling times. Could not hit it off the block. And somebody challenged me to score 100 with him as well. And I'm like, guys, I'd be lucky to get 10. Oh, yeah, well played. What are you doing? This is exactly why I bought in Ajaz Patel, though, just to give myself a spin challenge. Yeah, he did open. Yeah. Yeah, he knew. Yeah, so close to getting against university students. Yep, he was on his way to get 50, but he got out. This is probably his best shot to ever get 50, and he's gone. Nice. But yeah, I'm enjoying playing a lot more Cricket Captain at the moment. I've played probably more Cricket Captain games than I played all of last year in, like, the first... Oh, no run-outs. In the first, you know... Well, I say in the first. But, like, for probably the last 6 months this year. I've played more than probably the last year before that. Nice. Cone's got himself in here. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Got plenty of saves on the go. RCB saves going interesting. $69 overs left in the day, so I think that means this is a proper test match, just to check, right? It doesn't actually say, but it says day 1 test. I think so. I did click test series, so I'd presume that's right. We did actually play a couple of episodes of Ethan Kai's series. Sim the Future. We could. Although I want to still finish his save, I think, at some point. I have played a couple of episodes over on the second channel. So I'm sure he'll come back. I'm sure he'll come back proper. I'm just trying to figure out what, like, rotation I want to do for all the series, because I've got so many saves I've started. And I want to try and, like, go deep into them all, but I don't know sort of what pattern I want to do it. Or what sort of method I want to do that. But I'll work it out. I think the fact that I'm even just playing more Cricket Captains is good. Because then eventually we will hit a lot of the goals that I'm trying to hit by just playing. And RCB is already showing signs of improvement. Hasn't been as smooth as I probably would have liked it to have been. RCB in the second season, but it's signs of improvement for sure. Oh, I don't like this. At James Plays Cricket Captain. Nice, good. Janaman. Look at that. Races to the fielder. It's and linked in the description, I think, Duck. You should be able to find it there. What was that for a second? It is a good start. It is. Yep. Going at 3s. Going on a good clip. Oh, careful. I didn't want to leave, like, outside leg. Get ball around my legs. That's sort of what you would do at this. When left arm wrist or finger spinners go at this angle, normally that's exactly what you do. Now, that nearly bowled me. But that's exactly what you do, because it's outside leg. They can't get you out. It's outside leg. Just make sure you don't get bowled around your legs. I haven't watched it yet. Oh, yeah. Go check it out for sure. Oh, wide on. Cone's struggling here against Ajaz Patel. This angle is much more difficult. So, yeah, I'm not sure how much Ethan Kai is gonna get played. But we're going to play him at some point. Over there. For sure. He's on the list. Oh, yeah, well bowled. Well played again. Right back. This is actually doable now. Because the back foot strategy works. I had no idea that was a strategy. Why didn't I ever try it? And that's 4. Janaman. Oh, he's making it look too easy. Did I sign up for my 100 team? No, because I couldn't. If you remember, because it's still on that same second season, I think. If you remember, he didn't show up. Only Ethan Hunter showed up, and we signed him. And he was okay. Probably wasn't actually a good move. Like, he wasn't the best. I think we made... But, in saying that, having said that, we've made some worse decisions than signing Ethan Hunter. I think there were some really terrible decisions there. Rehan Ahmed was terrible. I didn't know there was a cap. That was a problem at the time. Yeah, Kai in the 100 would actually be okay, because I think he does better in the limited overs formats. And if you'll see the most recent episode, I think he did okay in the one-day stuff as well. He was okay. So yeah, for sure. I think I wouldn't actually mind him in the 100 for sure. But if he's getting popular demand, then I'm sure I'll bring him back. He averages like 40s first class. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Yeah, that was a tough period there for poor Ethan Kite. Oh, Janaman, stop it! Stop it! Is he gonna go for 4? It's 50 for Janaman. Okay. Goodness me. Walk this one in, isn't he? He's such a good player. 50 off 74, yep. And the Jackals done for 80. You need the 600. Imagine he actually gets 600 and like, what an early call. He hadn't even made 50 at the time and I'm like, he's making 600. I just pulled a number out. To be fair, if I said 500, it wouldn't mean as much because we got 500 with Revendra already in the last challenge. So I guess I needed a bigger number and I chose 600. Actually, I remember my friend got 600 on DBC 14. 602 not out, actually. Career mode. Yeah, that's nuts. That's crazy. So, me getting 515 or 511 or whatever it was, still not beating that top score of his. Or at least equaling it. What's Blundell doing? He's moving all over the place behind the sticks. Oh my word. Just got to remember that there's technically been 0 openers that have made it through to the end of these challenges before. Because, of course, batting 450 overs by yourself is a feat and a half. Has not been achieved, and probably not even close. No, because Revendra didn't open, yeah. He has got one, Ajaz, yeah. He has got one this time around. He definitely needs one. As well, because he's going to Sri Lanka and India. Like, we need him big time. Yeah, you should probably go see... No, yeah, you should go see the contracts. It's been an interesting time, to say the least. Especially when Kane and Conway and Finn Allen and Lockie Ferguson all decline. We'll see what that means for the future. We'll see. New Zealand have got to revamp their... It's because of money, Duck, yeah, because they can... Essentially, they're trying to play... Oh, goodness me. Because if you sign a New Zealand contract, you have to play Super Smash. You're obligated to play it. So they're trying to sign, like, casual agreements with New Zealand cricket so that they can then play the SA20 or whatever instead. That's going to be 4. And so that means players like Kane and Conway have declined. Finn Allen's declined. But Finn Allen, for a different reason, to be fair, he's playing for the Perth Scorchers in the BBL. That's fine. Yes. Somewhat. I think Kane's no different. Conway doesn't sound like he's any different. But Finn Allen sounds interesting, to say the least. I'm not sure they're as keen on Finn Allen using that same logic. We'll see. It does mean that they will miss the January stuff. Because I think there's like 7 white ball games or something like that, I've heard. In Jan. Next year. And so all those players will miss that.
Great bowling.
Great bowling. It's nearly been an hour already. What? Where'd the time go? Whoa! Hello. No run again. Ooh, nice. Okay, middle of the pitch. Fair enough. But yes, I think what we'll do for the series is we will alternate between this and the South African career mode over on Cricket Captain 2024 every week. That is the plan at this stage. Just to kind of, freshen things up, have something different every now and then. It's such a nice ground, bar the fact that the grass is just the wrong color. It's not green. Oh, no run. How come I'm not playing this on Cricket 24? Because we've already done it. We finished on Cricket 24, and we found it just... I personally found it, and are still finding Cricket 24 to be much easier to bat on than Cricket 22. I don't really know why, but I am. But having said that so far, I haven't put a foot wrong in this whole challenge so far. So maybe I'm just getting better at these big game games, and the game just can't keep up. Maybe that's what it is. I haven't considered the idea that I'm actually getting better at these games. Because we haven't lost a wicket in 28 overs now, which is definitely a record. Like, I usually lose a wicket pretty quickly. But we're just batting on here, doing nothing crazy. It's because we found out how to defend against spin. Yes, I think so. I think Gaz did it. Yes, he did it on Cricket 19. He did it on Cricket 22. But actually, I believe he hasn't done it on Cricket 24 yet. Whereas we did it on Cricket 24. But we also weren't the first to do it because Twisty3 did it on Cricket 24. His first go as well. He did his 9 down, mind you, as well. We did ours only 7. And really, it was like, I think we threw a couple of wickets away at the end. So it was more like 6, probably. We definitely threw 1. So it's more like 6 wickets we probably could have won by if we didn't throw the last wicket away. But no, he hasn't done it on Cricket 24. He did do it on Cricket 22. He probably did it twice, actually, on Cricket 22 as well. Technically a drop? Maybe. Brings up the hour mark. AJ Patel's still going. Nice flick from Janaman. Oh, fielder in the deep was not really that keen on fielding it. But yes, my goal is almost to go back through the games. We haven't done this game yet. So if we can do this game, then we can go back to Cricket 19. Do that again. I say again, but, play through that with this challenge. Then go back down to Ashes, DBC 17, and then down to DBC 14. That's the goal. Get to DBC 14 with this challenge. Is there any noticeable differences between 24 and 22? Originally, I would have said no. But having played a lot of 24 and coming back to 22 now, yes, that's for sure. I think, well, the fielding on 24 is so much better. For one. The defending's, nicer on 24, and that, you defend and it feels... There's a different feeling to it. The ball really dies at your feet. It's really nice. It feels realistic. This one, it's not as nice. It's not too bad, but it's just not as nice. That's something different I've noticed. And oh my goodness me. If they could only catch these caught and bowls, that would have been out. The straight drive is so much more different as well on Cricket 24. It's so much nicer. On Cricket 22, it just doesn't have nearly as much timing. Or does it? Or even if it does ping off the same, it doesn't feel as nice. I don't know why. It doesn't feel as smooth. It just, put it this way, I think Cricket 24 is just a better version of Cricket 22. But it's weird because we've found Cricket 24 to be much easier than Cricket 22 when we've been batting. That's why our batting stats are crazy in our career mode at the moment. But at the same time, as I say, it's weird because I've come back here now, and we haven't lost a wicket in this challenge yet, and I'm like, maybe it's just me getting better, so I'm not sure. I can't tell anymore. Because we're about to go a session unbeaten. which we don't normally do. We normally lose at least 1 wicket in the first session of a 5-day challenge. I don't know why, but that's normally what seems to happen. Which we've not done. We're going exactly 3 and over. Thank you very much. Walk off. Well done to the boys. 53 for Janaman. 28 for Cone. 9 extras with the 5 wides in there. Could be worse. No one's broken through just yet, but Ajaz Patel, the most dangerous by far. Jameson's doing alright, though. I feel like he's bowling a nice line and length. Daryl Mitchell gave it a go, put it that way. Matt Henry's back now. We could move the career mode to hardest. I'm just scared to do that, because I feel like I'm going to get like 6 low scores in a row. But I think it might have to happen, though, at the same time. So, I'm tempted. Very tempted. So we might just do that, Duck. We might just do that. Oh, up. But we'll see, because we're not playing too many more Plunket Shield games anyway. Once we get to the limited over stuff, this difficulty is going to serve us very well, because it's going to be fair. Because, the difficulty thing about... Or the difficult thing, I guess I'm trying to say, about limited overs is you have only so much time. There's limited overs. So, my style of batting doesn't work for limited overs as well. So, I don't actually need to push the difficulty up for that reason. For limited overs, that is. Oh, that's a nice drive. Just the one. Oh, nice. I'm also tempted, Duck, I will say this, to actually continue my Cricket 22 career mode as a members-only series. Let me know your thoughts on that. Because I don't like leaving things unfinished. I want to see the end of, you know, pretty much everything I start, which is why, obviously, Cricket Captain for me has been really difficult. Yeah, that's nice. That's 4. Yeah, it is. Okay. Nice square boundaries. Where did we get up to? I think we were about to play a first-class game against Canterbury. So we were, like, pretty much the same place we are now. But I think our stats were just way lower. We were averaging high 30s, I think. Maybe, like, even mid-30s. Bit more. There's a lot more of a struggle. Yes. First or second, yeah. I can't remember which one, actually. It was something like that, though, yes. Ooh. First play and a miss. Let's check again. What actually happened here? Just a seam? Oh, yeah, just hit the seam nicely. Kissed it. Beautifully. Off the surface there. And we've gone for a drive, and, oh, yeah, the extra bounce. Fun fact, I actually think Jameson should have debuted against Australia in 2019 at Sydney. Because he was in the squad, there was a bunch of people who got sick, and we instead of picking Jameson, we pulled across Matt Henry and Will Somerville and stuff like that, and we got carted. And I still thought then, like, I didn't know much about Jameson at that time, but I knew that he was really tall, and so therefore he's going to get extra bounce, and obviously, we're like, you know, the team's playing in Australia, and I'm like, we should have probably picked him for that last test in Sydney, because we'd lost the series anyway. It wouldn't have mattered. But then, it didn't, as it happened, he didn't play against Australia, then played the next test against India back at home, and then he got like 5 or whatever, 4 against Kohli or whatever it was. All good, Duck. Enjoy your dinner, and yeah, we'll see if we're still going at that point, but thanks for sticking around as long as you have. Take care. Have a good one. But yeah, I definitely think Jameson should have played against Australia. He didn't. And then played, obviously, at home. And then got like 4 wickets. And it's like, oh, this guy's really good. It's like, well, then why didn't we play him against Australia? And why do we pull Matt Henry in instead? And like, again, no disrespect to Matt Henry, because he's been really good in the past 2 or 3 years for New Zealand, if not better than Southey. In fact, much better than Southey. But in 2019, he was not. He was still bowling that white ball length. That just wasn't quite working for him in his Test career. And we had nothing to lose in that Australia game. We'd already lost the series. It didn't matter. Stump stamp. Nice. Good stuff. 33 overs. None for 95. Tim Southey's back around the wicket. I was going to say, it's only a matter of time before they're going to start to resort to some interesting tactics. And already that seems to be happening a little bit. Oh, not throwing the ball on the full. Oh, dear. From there, especially. 57 overs remain. Still got ages to even get to the halfway mark then. Oh, that's a good on drive. Past Southey. These drives don't work down the ground on Cricket 19, I think it is, and Ashes Cricket, because I think there's some of the games they had caught bowls to be really powerful, and they're not currently. Oh, look at that. Cohen's batted for more than 2 hours, doing very good. I guess so's Janaman, but he's batted more deliveries, 108. But yeah, sometimes in the older games, I can't remember exactly which ones, but if you drove it back to the bowl, they'd catch it. Cricket 22 and Cricket 24, apparently not so. Have yet to get caught and bowled that way. See, even there, he just didn't react. Oh, no reason to take a single. Short? Oh, yep. Yeah, shortish. You can definitely tell who has skill and who doesn't, because even at full confidence, that's pretty much as far as Cohen's hitting it. Oh, that could be 4, you know. It's deep fine, but he can't get around. It's 4. It's a 100 partnership between these two. Doing pretty good. Really good stuff. 110 deliveries for Cohen. The bet is currently stating that Cohen's going to get out second to Milan. Milan's going to get out first. But nobody's bet on Cohen yet. Actually, I don't think the bet can start until someone's bet on Cohen. Nice, it's a couple of dots. Very nice. I know there's not many people in chat right now, but that's okay. I was just going to talk a little bit, I guess, by myself here about the Renegades BBL draft. Because, of course, we drafted Laurie Evans and... who was the other main one? Oh, Jacob Bethel. Alongside Tim Seifert. Tim Seifert's going to be the wicketkeeper batter because we had Jordan Cox and Quinton de Kock last season, both of whom were, especially de Kock was a real letdown. We paid a lot of money for him to be there, I think, and he really is good in Australian conditions when he gets going. He just did not get going. There is a couple of games he did, but every other game he pretty much just failed for us and was a liability more than he was an asset last season. Didn't nominate himself this time around. So we couldn't even pick him up even if we wanted to. I think he's playing SA20 stuff or something like that instead. And so we needed a wicketkeeper batter. We needed someone to take the gloves after Sam Harper left to the Stars after we traded for Adam Zampa ahead of last season. Zampa got absolutely demolished. He had his worst ever BBL season. Tied with his first season in BBL ever. So that's how bad it was. It was as bad as his beginner year. Or his rookie year. I think that's how you say it. His rookie year. And so Tim Seifert got signed as our preseason signing. Mainly because we didn't have to pay him a whole lot of money. And he was available for 2 years. from New Zealand because he's not taking a New Zealand contract or whatever. So that's really good news for us. Got our wicketkeeper batter sorted. And again, it meant our platinum pick was open and we could steal Laurie Evans as that platinum pick because the Scorchers chose Finn Allen as their platinum pick. And basically gambled that they were going to be able to get Laurie Evans back at a gold tier. As it turns out, didn't work because the Renegades then went for him at platinum and they did not use their right to match because they had to. But basically they couldn't, because if they used his right to match, then they couldn't sign Finn Allen. And they'd already signed Finn Allen pre-draft. In fact, we must have known that. The Renegades must have known that. They had pre-signed Finn Allen, and he was likely to be a platinum category player. So, as a result of that, we did our research and picked Laurie Evans. We needed a middle order batter anyway. Someone at like, I want to say 3, 4, 5, but probably more 4, 5. To kind of cover our bases, and that's exactly what's happened. We signed Laurie Evans. Scorchers couldn't use their right to match. Now he's coming over. That's a big acquisition for us in our batting, especially without Finch and Marsh, who were both retired last season, at the end of last season. With Josh Brown coming in, I think he's set to open the batting with Jake Fraser-McGurk, which will be explosive to say the least. But that's good news for players like Jono Wells, who really didn't have much of a role in our batting lineup last season. I think he's going to have a much, much greater role this season. He might even be batting as high as 4, to be honest. Just because we need some stability if things go wrong. And sure, Marsh was that sort of player for us, but he's obviously gone now. I'm trying to think who else we actually had or don't have now. We have Will Sutherland, but he's down the order at 7-ish. We have... Who batted 6? I think Jono Wells batted 6, actually. I think there's still some spots left open in the squads. I'm not entirely sure. We signed Gurinder Sandhu for pace bowling option. I don't think we're going to stick with Peter Siddle. I think we signed him on a 1-year contract and we're not going to keep that. Oh, what a shot for no run. Damn. It's down to 4 there. That was beautifully played. The way he slashed the spine point. Except for the fact that it went through his bat. I'm going to ignore that. Try and get some good, there you go. Some good screenshots. Beautiful stuff. Got rid of Maddinson as well. In fact, we do definitely have open slots because we got rid of Maddinson. I don't know who Maddinson's, who's going to replace Maddinson yet. I don't think our full squad's out yet as a result of that. Nice. Century stand. We don't normally do this. 2.83 per over as well. It's pretty good. Pretty good run rate considering it's Coffs Harbour. Where square you can just pretty much pick up 4s at will. Oh dear, hello. Is that Kane? First slip. But yes, we'll have to wait and see how the Big Bash plays out though. The Scorchers were shocking though, I thought. I thought their salary cap issues obviously... It makes sense because they've got a lot of gun players. Australian contracted sort of players with, you know, Jai Richardson, Jason Behrendorff. So many good players in those sort of categories. Jameson's back. So it made sense that they needed to restrict their salary band. It sounds like Finn Allen must be on a good contract as well. I can't remember who their gold signing was. Oh, I think it was Matthew Hurst, actually. I think availability. That's actually not a bad signing, I don't think. He looked pretty good during the 100. But Keaton Jennings was probably the one that was the most shocking. I think surely they could have paid the same amount of money that they did to him and got a better T20 player than Keaton Jennings. But there also could be something that we don't know because the purse scorchers are good like that. They've got plenty of depth. They've gone very few spinners, though. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I think that might have kind of come back to bite them a little bit last season. In saying that, I think it was just their bowling at the last minute, I think. But then again, I think it was just their... Yeah, maybe that spinner. I can't quite remember exactly how they lost that game to the Strikers, but it was a shocking loss. No one expected them to lose, and they did. So I have to see how that plays out.
End of the over. The batting side are now on none for 106.
None for 106. I didn't think we'd actually bat this well. Oh, that's a good off-cutter, though. Bounces over the stumps. Yeah, the off-cutter. He's so much bounce. You have to pitch it very full to get it hitting the stumps. Nice straight drive for no run. The Sixers did alright, I think. I think they got James Vince back, who's done a lot. I don't know why people were complaining about that, considering the Renegades wanted him and couldn't get him because he was a platinum pick for them. Oh, extra cover drive, nice. Gonna pick up a couple. But yes, I thought it was a good draft. And I think Jacob Bethel's a good pick as well. He's a good left-hander. Has a good strike rate. Can bat in the middle. He can bowl a little bit if need be, at worst case, because he did that in one of those... I think he was the one that bowled exceptionally well under pressure in one of those 100 games. I'm pretty sure that was him. For the Phoenix. And he also can field. Pretty much... if you will, a three-tool player. 3 tools if you want. Good batter, good bowler, good fielder. Doesn't need to be a good bowler, though, hopefully, most of the season, but he can be there if need be. And, yeah, I can't see much wrong with that. He's a bit young, I guess, but he's played some good games. I don't think that 20's too young, though. Not like when we signed Noor Ahmad at 17 years of age. He's good now, obviously, but I think 17 was a bit early to play big BBL. Oh, yes, Janaman. That will be 4, I think. 66. He is what, 10% of the way there? To 600? Southie. Got some work to do here with the tactics. Oh, ducked into it though. Well bowled from Jameson. It wasn't all that short, but just couldn't find a way to get out the way. Oh, that was in the slot. That's not even going to run though. It's not even going to go. It's going to be a couple, I think. Yes, just the 2. That's all right. Moves to 68. But yes, we'll see how the BBL goes. We might do some watch-along content for it. We shall see. Probably more likely than last season, though. Last season just couldn't really happen, but this season looks interesting. And I'm very keen to see how the Renegades go. Although the first couple of games will probably show us how good or bad we are. I think there was a certain game last season where I was defending the Renegades for losing kind of 3 or 4 games at the beginning, being like, we can still come back from this. But we needed to win an important game at some point, and it came down, I think, to the Hobart game, and we lost that one. Matthew Wade scored a bunch of runs. And we just were terrible. We had them on the ropes too, I think. With the... we had put up a good score. It was the fiasco with the the Matthew Wade umpire fiasco thing. Yeah. And Matthew Wade lost it and then went out to bat and just smoked it. And just, yeah, we riled him up and it was not a good idea. He smoked us. A lot riding on this next season for the Renegades, that's for sure. Done lots of changes on the off-season as well. New head coach, new performance managers, and Finch and Sauce both retired. 2 giants for us. And Sauce hasn't played for us for that many years, but it's been 2, 3, maybe even 4, so it's been a long enough time. So he's been a big part of the team, but... Oh, that's a good drive from Cone. Lovely shot. It's going to be 3, I think. Nice. He moves to 40s. 42. Jalaman Milan finding it way easier to score. To pretty much no one's surprise. Nice. But yes, the BBL will roll around a lot faster than we think, because it's only the 4th of September now. But first game's what, halfway through December? Probably early December even. So 3 months, well, less than 3 months now. Have to wait and see. Doing well here, though. It's a hard pitch, so it looks easy. I guess it's pretty easy to bat on. At least for now. Against the Pacers. Ajaz will be a struggle, I think. We've put heavy cracks on the wicket, but I don't think they'll show for a couple of days. So that's also something for us to look forward to. I think Janaman's our best batter for sure. So once he gets out, we're going to be in real trouble. Ajaz Patel is back now. Dangerous. He's the most dangerous. What can I say? The only thing about the BBL that's sometimes disappointing is there's not that many changes. I guess that's the thing about like an IPL auction versus a draft, or even just general contracts. Because Jai Richardson... Oh dear. What happened here? What is going on? Okay, let's take a look. Southie's not happy. He should not be happy either. It's Jameson's thrown it in. I don't think it's Jameson's fault. Ajaz just sidesteps out the way. Bracewell dives the wrong way. Dives forwards instead of sideways. 5. Cone's going to move to 47. But yeah, like, you don't see too many changes because of, like, look at the Scorchers. They've pretty much had the same side for such a long period of time. And still made changes, of course, but it's just meant that the competition, like, all you need to do, really, at times, it's felt like all you need to do is get a good 6 players, and then you're pretty much set. You're going to be there or thereabouts every season. Because they've just got Jai Richardson, Jason Behrendorff, Mitch Marsh, Josh Inglis, Andrew Ty. And you're just like, that's pretty much enough to make a good side, right? And you can just fill it in with players like the McKenzie, the leggy, who can just kind of bowl a little bit there. Ashton Agar. Trying to remember who else the Perth Scorchers even had now. I guess, well, they did have Laurie Evans, didn't they? And so it's like, you know, that's a pretty high quality side, really. Ooh, wait on. Whereas the Renegades have just struggled to get the same high-quality core for the past 4 or 5 years. We have had good players like Finch, Sauce, that's for sure, but we were relying a lot of the time on youth like Fraser McGurk, who only came good last season. So that was like 4 seasons before that where he wasn't good. Will Sutherland, who's been getting better, but again is still not like... He's no Mitch Marsh. Kane Richardson has been really good, but now is getting worse, it feels. And Adam Zampa should have been... Everything was set for him to be really good, and he wasn't. He basically saved all his good bowling for World Cup cricket, and then bowled terribly as we reach halfway in the day here. So it's an interesting food for thought. And the Sydney Sixers are the same. If you look at their list, you'll realize it's like Moses, Enriques, you know, Steve O'Keefe, and obviously Steve O'Keefe's retired now into the season, but still, it's like the same numbers of like the same 6 or 7 players, and you can just like kind of add and subtract around that. And it's just disappointing. I guess the Renegades were never quite able to do that to that same degree. To have those same players come back time and time again. But we might see that now. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Maybe it's time for players like James Vince to struggle, and players like Laurie Evans obviously swapping to us, and Jake Fraser McGurk batting with Josh Brown. Like, maybe that's the future. Well. It is Milan who's out first. Oh my gosh. No 600 today, everybody. That's out. I'm not even going to challenge it. It's definitely out. It's just... Oh, yeah, it's dead. It's dead. Gone for 68. It's a good 68, but still got to go. Going to bring myself to the crease now. Got the arm guard. Fair enough. Some New Zealand quicks are pretty quick. We're going to go and see if this is out. I think this is pretty plumb. Oh, umpire's call. That's bad luck. Yeah, he's got to go, Milan. Oh, where am I off to? Oh, jeez. This feels so much harder already. Matt Henry's back. Just take a look at this delivery again. Just played it so late. I think I was trying to play it off the back foot for some reason. I don't know why. And, yeah, he knew straight away. Didn't even look. Just walked off. Whoa. Hello. Alright, I think we might make the last over of today here. Nice. Me and Cone reunited. Oh, yep, we've gone for it. Yep, fair enough. Made it. Nice and easy, actually. Big bite. Jeez, we've got to get my confidence back up now for myself. Yeah, nice. But yes, it's been mostly a good first session here. That was it's the latest we've ever lost a first wicket, but a wicket's still a wicket. I think you can afford 2 a day, just about. So I still can't really afford 1 more on this first day. When we come back next stream. Oh, well bowled. Very well bowled. Nearly yorked there. Alright, last ball of the stream. Nice. See it out. Nice and easy. 1 for 125 after 47. After session number 1, everyone. Janaman gone for 68 towards the back end. Off 132. He's looking really good. The partnership, 124 there. Ajaz Patel, no surprise, gets the only wicket. John Richard bowled the 4, hasn't bowled again. Jameson, Henry, and Southey bowling the bulk of the overs. Economies are dropping, so they're doing quite well on that front, but we're sticking things out. But everyone, that's going to be the end of today's stream. We will be back next week with some more Cricket Captain 2024 as we alternate between this series and that series. We're also going to see more career mode episodes coming over the next week or so. They do take time sometimes to edit together, but once they are out, obviously they're all good to go. So just stay tuned for that. We've got some more career mode episodes in the works. And until next stream, everyone, thank you all for watching. Until next time, take care and have a great night.